everyone, Kavya here. I just thought it would be nice to put a face to the video and to introduce myself before we get started on that recipe. I will put another introductory video out explaining how I got here and how I'm associated with the brand and what I've done. But in the meantime, you could check our website for more information. That's it for now, so let's just get straight to it. It's a super easy recipe, takes 5 minutes to mix and 20 minutes to bake. I hope you guys try it out and let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're baking along with me, now's the time to pause this video and go and preheat the oven. So set it to 190 or 200 degrees Celsius and then come back when you're done. I'm going to start with 1 cup of grated carrot. I'm going to add 1 egg, 1 cup of flour, and a little bit of vanilla essence. So you can use any flour, any good all-purpose maida will do. That's half a cup of vegetable oil and half a cup of brown sugar. So just scoop that off. Nutmeg is a strong spice, so I add very little of it. A little bit of cinnamon powder, or you could grate a cinnamon stick, and a 1-inch piece of ginger. I'm just going to grate into the batter. So give this a quick mix so that it all comes together and nothing gets left behind when we add the liquid. It's important to make sure that it's the right consistency. I always keep a little extra milk in case I need to thin out the batter. So then I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I do this at the very end so that it's activated as late as possible and right before baking. Grease a cake tin with a little bit of butter. I'm using what is called a spring form tin, so this makes it easier to remove when it comes out of the oven. That's the consistency of batter that you're looking for. Just put that into the pan and even it out. This recipe serves 4 people and makes a 400-gram cake. If you want a bigger cake, just double the recipe, and I would recommend using 2 separate pans. So you divide your batter into 2 pans. Put that into the oven for about 20 minutes at 190 to 200 degrees. So let's get started with the icing. What I've done is I've hung 2 cups of curd overnight. To that I'm going to add some icing sugar. If you don't have icing sugar, what you can do is just powder some regular sugar with a little bit, maybe a teaspoon of cornstarch. Then add some lemon zest. If it's too sour, then you can add a teaspoon of milk or a teaspoon of fresh cream to balance it out. So give it a light mix, don't thin it out too much. Okay, the cake's ready. You have to cool a cake for at least 20 minutes before you take it out of its mold. I'm going to flip it and remove the base. Oops, pop that back in there. So I've made another cake in advance. What I do is I always put the cake bottom up, so this gives me an even surface to work with. So put some of that icing on top as well. Doesn't have to be perfect. Those are just some caramelized almonds. I've included a recipe below, and that's it, we're done.